Tripuropanishad. This Upanishad falls under the tradition of RigVeda. The nature of the power that is held by the heart, Chit, has been described in the opening lines, and this power is then prayed. The complexion of Kameshwara, cover, Avarana, God, the fruits of Shiva Kama Sundari Vidya, the nature of Adi Mula Vidya, the fruits for knowledge of Adi Vidya to recluse, meditation for the average person, performance of ceremony for the material devotees, and its fruits as also attainment of the element of knowledge by the devotee free from attachment has been described in it. This Upanishad is related to Agama Vidya, that is Tantra Vidya. This is the reason a majority of words are in the form of symbols, code, and only measure to attain knowledge, Brahma, has been explained by virtue of worship with recital of the root hymns Vija Mantra in this Upanishad. Thus, this Upanishad is among a few Upanishads which are difficult to understand for the common people. This power, observing all with the same eye, immortal, as also standing sensitive, is more greater than its magnificence. It enshrines with three bodies, puras, three roots, and the letter akatha, etc., inserted in Sri Chakra. The expression three puras is meant for the material, micro, and causative body. The expression three root is meant by the knowledge, deed, and worship, knowledge, conscience, and perception. Further, the expression akatha, etc., letter is meant by the letters from a to ksha. That sensitive power is illuminating in the form of 9 yonis, 9 cycles, 9 yogas, 9 yoginis, and foundation powers of 9 cycles, 9 bhadras, and magnificent 9 postures. The specific words used in this hymn are explained as Nava Yoni is meant by 9 yonis, the great powers like Mahatripura Sundari, etc., drawn in Sri Chakra Yantra. Navachakra is meant by endower with all pleasures and axioms, all protector, remover of all ailments, winner of all wealth, endower with all fortunes, creator of all melancholia, suppliant to all curses, and pleasure giver to the three worlds. The foundation power of 9 chakras are Mahatripura Sundari, Tripuramba, Tripura Siddha, Tripura Malini, Tripura Shri, Tripura Vasini, Tripura Sundari, Tripureshi, and Tripura. 9 yogas are Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi, and Sahaja Yoga. Nava yonis are 9 powers residing in 9 chakras. 9 postures are Yoni, Vija, Khechari, Mahankusha, Mahamodini, Sarvavashankari, Sarvakarshini, Sarvavidravini, and Sarvasankshobhini. 9 bhadras are the 9 powers like Kameshwaris, etc. 9 bhadras, in their initial form, 9 elements, conjointly 40 powers and 3 samidhas should insert within my heart, wherein a wish to attain Brahma resides like a mother who desires all welfare for her sons, that is, should enter into my heart. 19 elements are 5 sensory organs plus 5 executive organs plus 5 breathings and 4 powers of perception. Antahakaranaha. 29 elements are 19 elements plus 5 subjects: word, touch, complexion, essence, smell, plus 5 sub breathings. 40 powers are 14 external and internal senses and their ruler, plus 3 deeds: exemplary, thoughtful, undiscrete, plus 4 properties: vikshepa, avarana, mudita, karuna, plus world with discrimination of world, etc. Turiya, pragna, etc. 3 samidhas are action, knowledge, temptation, knowledge, conscience, and due knowledge. The flame rising upward and illuminating is perceived very first. Contrary to it, the slanting flame has originated the properties of rajas. This flame provides with pleasure and gaiety, as also gives the modesty, etc., tranquil merits. The 3 lines, 4 abodes, 3 premises, 3 vishtapa, 3 merits, and 3 kinds of each are the means of providing with trio perfection. In the hymn Sri Chakra, the Madana, the god of passion, should attain victory by virtue of the power that satiated the passion. 3 lines are the action, knowledge, and ambition. 4 abodes are awakening, dreaming, dormance, and turiya, or the eyes, throat, heart, and the Sahasrara chakra. 3 bhu and bhu, bhuva, and 3 bhu are bhu, bhuva, and swa. 3 vishtapa and 3 merits are tamas, rajas, and sattva. 3 kinds of each are tamas, sattva, dhan, plus tamas, rajas, plus tamas, tamas, plus tamas. 2 rajas, sattva plus rajas, rajas plus rajas, tamas plus rajas. 3 sattva, sattva plus sattva, sattva plus rajas, sattva plus tamas. The number of cover god to their family is 15. These are Madantika, Manini, Mangala, Subhaga, Sundari, Siddhimatta, Lajja, Mati, Tushti, Ishta, Pushta, Lakshmi, Uma, Lalita, and Lalapanti. The devotee, by virtue of identity with these immortal properties, perceive pleasures, satiate the Swapitha, Sri Chakrapitha with milk, etc., reside in the great heaven, and avails absolute satisfaction on accessing to the supreme abode of Tripura. The nature of Adimala learning is the specific learning has been evolved with Kama, Yoni, Kamakala, Vajrapani, Guha, Hasa, Matarishva, Abhra, Indra, Punarguha, Sakala, and illusion, etc. In the above hymn, the codes for Adi Vidya have been applied. These are Kama, Ka, Yoni, E, Kamakala, La, Vajrapani, La, Kamakala, E, Vajrapani, La, Guha, Mayabij, Hasa, Ha, Sa, Matarishva, Ka, Abra, Ha, Indra, La, Sakala, Sa, Ka, La, Maya, Mayavij. These all varnas are symbols to the learning of prana, vivatmika, etc. The six letters Ha, Shiva Vija, seventh letter Sa, Shakti Vija, and Vanni Sarathi Ka, Kamesha Vija of Adi Vidya. Its Mulatrika Ha, Sa, Ka is recited to the extent it can be expressed and by virtue of offering psalms to Kama Misha, analogous to the poet, intuitive, who knows the past, future, and the present, who knows the three tenses, avail immortality. That goddess, Pura, Hantri Mukha, Ha, Sa, Ka, the form of universal mother, line of sun, the form of the cycle of sun, Swara, Madhya, E, O form, etc. forms, the Brihattithi from Nimesha to the end of Kalpa, and 15, etc. 15 days, the name of days and planets, etc. Nitya, availed of divine spirits. Shashodashika, 16th day, including the full moon day. Pura Madhya, based on one's ignorance or attachment. All these are the forms in which that goddess enshrines and appears before her devotees. The person born in the superior clan aristocrat should not worship for satiating the passion because it involves the concerned devotee in the cycle of birth and death. However, for others, meditation on the art of Supreme Lord Kamakala, which is situated in the cavity of trio body, the apparent micro and causative body of an excellent beautiful lady Sundari, whose complexion is illuminated with the light of sun and moon, whose mouth and one breast downward is always fruitful because they satiate their passions voluntarily, thereby attain the fruit of satisfaction. Similarly, keeping aside the consideration of soul, such persons offer as prasada to the great goddess, which are their eatables, the meat and liquor, etc., duly cooked by them, and then eat the same. By doing so, they can achieve success if great deeds are performed by them respective of the tamas diet they have consumed. The persons involved in such route of passion, goddess Saraswati, Lakshmi, Gauri, etc., throw them in the dreadful whirlpool of this world after fastening them properly and penetrate their hearts by shooting 5 arrows, the 5 sensory organs, which these goddess do not provide them with the opportunity of emancipation. Lord Kama and God Kameshvara both make their devotee to attain the position of Brahma, who is free from attachment and whose heart is full of six luxuries, all kinds of luxuries, great deeds, fame, wealth, knowledge, and reclusion, who is generous, full of sattva merit, and who has acquired a splendor by virtue of celibacy. This universal mother, Sri Sati, is enshrined in the middle of Shiva Shakti or Kama god. This goddess is known as Ajara and she is distinct than the three bodies, that is, the apparent, micro, and causative. This goddess becomes This goddess becomes satiated by the offering of knowledge, conscience, and due perception made by the devotee who is free from attachments, and it destroys the ignorance and the illusions which are standing in his benevolent root. Thus, the devotee becomes reluctant to the worldly feelings and attains to the universal form with the powers of creation, nutrition, and destruction, Lord Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesha, to this whole universe. This great Upanishad, with its name Tripura, is praised with the hymns in the form of speech, duly enlightened and full of undepleting knowledge, which is stored in four Vedas, that is, Rig, Yaju, Sama, and Atharva, as also other 14 learnings, Purana, Nyaya, and Mimamsa, etc. Om Rim is the element of the heart, Chit, and the power. This only is an element of most sensitive power. Iti Tripura Upanishad Samapta. Om Tat Sat.